contagious, 'cause I broke all the cages. No, I didn't take it. No, no. They let me put that, I guess they'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. That's too many loyalty, 'cause I'm taking what you see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. That's too many loyalty, 'cause I'm taking what you see. They'll be They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty.
Yo, Chad, welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. I hope you guys are locked and loaded, ready for another good one. As always, I'm already seeing everyone telling me the grabber kick was a success again. I mean, what are we expecting nowadays? But definitely going to be a good one. Price action going pretty much spot on the money from this morning's analysis. So if you guys are there and you're not making money, I don't know what you guys are doing. But gonna be a good one today. Chris, how you feeling, bro?
Hey man, like I said, the diet choking me a little bit on a on a bit of a withdrawal, yeah. Hey Chad, you gotta do what you gotta do. But no, we push. Looking forward to another good session. I think we're gonna clap it. As Keeks 343 on the grabber, and luckily I don't know, Chad, I told Keeks this morning when he says he's going to close, I'm actually going to add a position. So that's it for me. If Keegan closes it, I'm adding another position. 343 on the grabs. Hey man, gotta back it.
Yeah, so again, we're going to see where it can go. Let's see if the T2 keeps momentum. Can go two out of 3 for the week. See if we can get up to go for that hat trick again for 3 weeks in a row. But before we get to the good stuff, Chris, you're going to open us up with prayer, brother?
I will, Chad. So let's just get things a little bit lower here. Father, we just want to thank you for another day. Thank you for giving us this opportunity with our members. Father, we just pray that you will lead Keegan and myself into the session. As Keegan leads us, give him wisdom, give him insight. And we pray for each and every member that joins us here every single day. Father, we just pray that you will meet them right there, where they're at, wherever they're at in their life, Father, that you can be there with them. And this session, we just want to bring honor and glory to your name. And I pray that that is what we will do. And we just pray for your hedge of protection around us, around our families, around everyone that is watching, their families. And Father, we just thank you for your graces and your mercies that are new every single day. Very, very simple, and we need your mercies and your grace every single day, and we want to thank you for that in the mighty name of Jesus. And if you believe it, you can just drop an amen right now.
Amen, Chad.
Beautiful.
Go. All right, Chad, time to get into the good stuff. As always, let's start with the fundamentals. We are looking at, yeah, again, pretty much clear sailing for the day. Nothing really happening here across the board. You got crude oil coming out at 430, but we are off the charts at that time. And again, I don't think that's really going to affect us, so not too worried. From tomorrow, though, we are going to see that momentum start switching up, but we'll talk about that then. So going over to the charts, I think let's start off with DXY. So DXY doing exactly what we said. Obviously, we were talking about the idea of a neutral position. So reason we said we were bullish firstly and the neutral was because Monday, Tuesday, we wanted to see the move back up to this key level 100-900. Again, to where the weekly pivot was. But we did notice that, again, yesterday closing that bearish and the close underneath the monthly S3 is basically what threw us off a little bit. But I said to the guys, I still want the pullback. This obviously being a news induced. We want to see that pullback come in, which is already going. So on the 4 hour, we can see that move to the top side, the big break. Very, very simple this morning. We spoke to you guys about this if you were in the London session. I said, yes, there is a gap here, which I think most retail traders are just going to be going, we are dollar weakness, dollar weakness, dollar weakness. And as I always said, yes, you are correct. A gap needs to be filled. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be filled immediately. So trading bullish, we are now trading back down. We held the daily R1. And this was there where dollar just took off to the top side, which we can see. Back at the daily R2, if we hold this again, daily R3, weekly pivot, and there's that key level we spoke about, 100-900, getting very, very much closer. I think it will be very probable for us to get that still today. So going over to NASDAQ, the indices, what are we looking at? And again, we say we're bullish with a neutral outlook, almost the opposite of dollar, because we're anticipating that sell-off. Now, yesterday, I said the same thing to you guys. Normally, we would be bullish here. Again, traded bearish. We then traded bullish. Again, holding this level of support. But the thing for me was this technically counted as our retest. So the retest of the monthly pivot, again, break of it, the retest holding as resistance. Now you're having the mood again. Now we can see it start breaking. So on the lower time frame, what am I looking for, guys? One way momentum to the top side. Holding that monthly pivot, which we said on NASDAQ, is the perfect area for this thing to test. Now trading back down in Asia highs, you are at that daily key level. We want to see that break further down, Asia lows untested, and then the run down to the bottom over here, past the EQ, and back to the weekly S1. So NASDAQ, very, very much a bearish outlook for me. US 30. Now, if you guys were here this morning, we spoke about this one. The big thing being obviously trading up. We had the fake out, so a lot of guys saying maybe we're waiting for over there. And I said to you, normally as long as we got the break back in, so if you were here, literally this morning, this was the sell over there, bang, 30 pip stop, and that was the trade for you. There's your 1-to-1, and as we said, Asia lows, but if you really wanted to, you aim again for the daily pivot, giving you basically just shy of that a 1.7. You obviously could have adjusted, scaled in, done whatever you wanted to do, but traded around a little bit, and there came off the big move. So W to all the guys that caught that from this morning's session and held the trade basically. As I said, I closed out purely because, again, normally how I trade the grabber kick, I would have happily sat here and taken it on the chin. But as you guys know, I'm busy trading on the funded account, which is in a phase 2. So I don't want to be trading out of sessions and just leaving things for risk. That is the only reason I've been killing these trades and not letting them run. So again, big move to the downside. Asia lows being tested. But the thing for me, guys, and that's what we spoke about, there was your big move. We are failing to get there again. We spoke about this one. Finally did break back above. This had to be our confirmation candle, and as you see, closed bearish. Bearish the next candle, taking out the lows. So again, definitely looking for that move to the downside. So very, very similar. We are looking for that strong dollar today with a weaker outlook on the indices. EQ basically still not taken. If we break under the previous weekly low, I really think that is going to be it for US 30. And we're going to see quite a bit of a big move. I said today, watch out. Good chance we're going to have a trending day. And when we look at the 4 hour, I mean, if you break in previous weekly highs, good chance we're coming all the way back down to here, 41,150 and possibly 41,000 basically. Not saying that's going to all happen today, but what I am saying this is the area we are trading to, whether it will be maybe by the end of tomorrow. So keep your eyes locked for that one. Then lastly, with gold, as I said, I was going to wait for the closure. There was the move, big move down. This closed bearish as well. Holding that level though, next candle absolutely smashing right through it. So the big thing for me now is, same with everything else, this becomes the retest. We spoke about this morning. Very simple. If we couldn't get above the daily S1, the buys were off, which again we just failed. Finally broke under this level, so even if you entered there at the weekly pivot, that was your chance. Very out of session for me, 12:30, so I would have never taken this trade. I would have not been by my terminal. Trading all the way down to the S2 and then all the way back up now. So this holds as resistance. This was just the pullback to continue further down. We want to see the break of 2500. So even if we just resist off of this zone, get back under 2500, hold as resistance, that will be our confirmation over here. Otherwise, again, for me, same thing. If we trade, if we get back above daily S1, I'll start looking for the buys with gold. But against everything else, pretty much strong dollar for the day for me, and weak across the board with everything else. So over to you, Chris.
Shot kicks, Chad, beautiful. Hope you guys are doing well. DXY, quick one. We were talking about that previous daily high this morning. We were expecting a little bit lower. Asia has been retested. Dollar just said, hold on to my beer, watch this move. And we are now punching much higher. So Chad, as mentioned, when were we going to get that pullback to go and retest some of these breakout zones? 5-minute time frame, daily R2, previous daily high, not really tested, Chad. So wouldn't be surprised if we do something like this and then continue higher for the session. Otherwise, if we're just going to continue strong with the dollar here, daily R2, let's see what happens. I think something broke a little bit in the market. We're going to talk about that now. US 30 again, Chad. Keegan just producing a beautiful trade there for you. Keegan took the trade somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken.
First candle that broke in Asia.
Yeah, and then closed it for 7 somewhere there.
Literally that first one that closed bullish up where it gapped up a little bit, that's when I closed.
Keeks producing another one. Grab a 3 for 3. I think it would have just missed the 1 to 2 if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, Chad, that trade working out beautifully. What I want to see for today is US 30, very interesting spot, Chad. We spoke about this flat body resistance area here to the left. Let me just make it a little bit more clearer here for us. 4-hour time frame. What do we have here? Very ugly 4-hour, just grinding up and down. Now the question is, previous daily high still firmly intact. Asia lows not tested. I would love, and by the way I'm looking at it, there's that flat body resistance area. I would actually like the shorts, Chad, believe it or not. Shorts for me would look solid. Where I would say is previous weekly high, this zone here, this is where we're going to need to be very careful, because price can do some damage here, either continue lower or reverse from there. So very interesting price action we've got here today. Nasdaq, as mentioned, daily, we came back into the range. Give me 1 second. Uncle Steven, just show him around. Just tell him we're busy. You can show him around. Okay, Chad. So we've got this zone here, and I mentioned to you guys we closed back in that range. So weird little region we're in here, and it's going to take some time for us to see whether we continue higher or lower. So bullish on the day, considering that if we can hold some of these support levels, for instance, Asia highs being the one, monthly pivot being rejected, daily pivot down here, daily EQ down here. So I'm going to say another level to monitor a little bit later is EQ, Asia lows, and then obviously Asia highs still being a factor here. Very messy price action, if I'm being fairly honest with you. Beautiful hold this morning, around about 10 o'clock, holding Asia highs, going for that punch to the previous daily high, still intact. I would still like to see a little bit higher later, but we'll see where we are. Gold, Chad, I don't know what gold is doing. Gold is, we were looking for the shorts, but just in general, talking about the daily price action, this monthly R1 is proving difficult for gold. 5-minute time frame, we were waiting for our sells here this morning. Round about that area. Never got it. Price pushed up again. Daily S1 rejecting it again. I told you guys ideally I would want to sell there. But now we are trading at the weekly pivot chat. So previous daily low really taken. And I almost want to say, guys, I want to flip back bullish. Believe it or not. Asia low still untested. Everything untested up there. I still want to potentially go for a long if we hold the previous daily low. Alright, so we're in a weird little zone here. This entire zone here. Very, very weird zone. But if we can break above this or hold this, I'm going to look for the longs. If we break below it, I'm going to look for the shorts to go and retest that daily S2. Chat, again, it's just showing that the concepts that we teach here work. This is not something that just came by today or yesterday. We've been talking about it. You guys can let me know in the chat. Steve, daily S1, we've said it so many times. If we cannot hold the daily S1, where are we going to next? Look at this, like clockwork. Every single time it happens. So daily S2 holding now. So we're trading between the daily S1 and the daily S2. So this zone is what I'm going to monitor. And then just coming back to the JSE chat. A little bit of a weird session for me. I was playing around with some concepts here. And before we go over to Keeks here, remember I talked about the opening range. And we took some shorts here earlier in the session, round about these levels, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere there. We had a 350 pip stop. I just want to take you through the 3 trades I took. And then later on in the session, remember I said Hang Seng closing significantly bearish. I was expecting this. So what I did was, as soon as this candle broke above, that was the opening range there. Let me just show it to you guys. Quite a big opening range. That's the opening range low. That's the opening range high. So we broke above. And then this candle that broke above, I killed the trade as soon as it held there. Then I took a long. I took a long right here. Basically a little bit of money made. But then I took a long right there. Expecting now to push to the daily R1. And then as soon as we closed back in this range, failing to hold it, I killed the trade right there. Okay. So then already 2 knocks on the chin. And then what I waited for was I saw this rejection on the opening range. So basically that being the fake out. And then I executed shorts on the close of that candle. Now expecting us to push lower. So once we broke below the daily pivot, moved stops to break even. And then once we hit the daily, closer to the daily S1 here, I just held it. It was at break even and I went for my standard 350 points. So ended up the day, I think net positive 150 points, but ultimately playing with some concepts on the JSE trade. The big thing for me was that looking at the Hang Seng, we were expecting bearish price action for JSE, which that in fact happened. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Don't want to share too much now, but there is a broker that I'm looking at. IG Markets is an absolute scam. The way that they price, the way that you can't place stops. So I have found an alternative for us guys. So I'm going to get some money into that account, hopefully before tomorrow, place my withdrawal with IG Markets, and then I'll see, I'll give some feedback on the real conditions, just played around on the demo. But I think I've found a solution for us. So the JSE could become a staple of the streams as well in the morning, providing us with some wet powder. But Keeks, over to you, my brother.
All right, so yeah, guys, I don't know how much I feel about it, but the Firecracker T2, looking for the buys. Going to be interesting. Not, I will say this one, I still don't know how I feel about this one. It's really, as I say, I am neutral. So
is it looking for buys? I actually like it. I would just love if it punches lower first.
So it's a bit of an interesting one, but we're going to see what happens. Yeah, Peter, I know you've been on quite a mission. I know a lot of guys are trying to figure it out, as I said. I think the fact of us even giving that candle away to people did throw everyone in the right direction. But hey, that's the point of giving back, helping the guys learn. Yeah. Took a little break, back baby. Missed you boys and the chat. Hey, welcome back, Connor. Good to see you. JC is good in the morning.
JC.
Let's see. Hey, Kyle, only 2% and a bit down now, fighting back hardcore. Hey, brother, I think you've just been lucky in the way of the trades we've been taking. We've been on a bit of a win streak now. So, as I say, just if I can ask anything, bro, don't do anything stupid. Let the account come back. Don't get greedy. Stay being patient and let it come back nicely. Chris Higgins, JC trade or scope markets.
No, not scope markets. Scope markets just sounds. I don't know scope markets, but it just sounds.
Bugatti.
Sounds rough.
Don't worry, my brother. If you haven't been paying attention, the Project G guys were told the candle, and then I know a few of the guys who were told the candle let it slip in the chat a few times as well. So it's just a case of if you're paying attention. Afternoon, James Keegs. Are you still bearish on NAS with NVIDIA earnings coming out tonight? Ashia, just you answering yourself there. I'm more bearish for now. Earnings are coming out tonight.
Keeks, let me try again. How do you throw it? You throw it over.
Lob, bro.
You lob it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Mine is very aggressive. Okay.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. Was that you? Sorry, man. Flip, man. I feel like I'm doing it an injustice. Keegan just lofts it, floats, and then I just missile it like a hooker throwing into a line out. Like,
I know that was me. I thought you were gonna throw more, yeah, and then you threw on the desk, and I just fumbled that one. That was me.
Soos ek sê, I've got nothing against Scope, but I'll just go with the broker that I'm going to test is a reputable broker that's been around since many years. Chad, when I've been in the game long enough, any broker that's not been around for quite some time, or I don't personally know somebody in the business on a high level, I'm not just going to put money there. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with scope markets, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying Michael go, yes, it is actually, that's the one that I'm going to test. So got the account set today.
Ryan, afternoon, gents. When is the 2G's discount code going to expire?
Never.
I was going to say, guys, I don't know why is that always everyone's first question, because I always love that. Like, guys you want to buy the account, and they'll come back.
Wait.
They'll come back the day you get told, like, how many times? I should be told it's going to be Friday, whatever it expires. They will come on Saturday and be like, bro, I wanted to purchase an account. Is it too late now? And I'm like, bro.
The account was live for a month. After discount code.
Like, and I mean, it's month end. If people are going to buy, just go buy. It's month end.
How do you feel about XM? I don't really like them. They're big, but that's the thing. They almost like a sheen. They like a sheen for brokers. They produce mass production. That's all they do. They typical retail broker. It's not a fan.
I was lucky. I got my 60K account on 50% discount.
Damien,
yes,
when was
Damien,
that?
hold on. How long have you had that 50K?
Yo.
Because yes, when last did we do a 50? I think we only did a 50% once, and that was last year sometime.
Octa, yeah. Octa, I don't. I've seen them pushing quite a bit on the socials, but I've never traded with them.
Yo, Benedict. Hi guys, how do you feel about FX Pro chat?
FX Pro is also massive. They're one of the sponsors for a Formula One. I think it's McLaren, if I'm not mistaken.
No, but that's Thunder Pro.
No, Thunder Pro is for Ferrari. FX Pro is McLaren.
Yes.
FX Pro is McLaren.
Hey, Chad. Round 6, baby. The markets are open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
That horn. All right. Bro, but what is happening with gold, my dude? Is there like headlines coming out here?
Bro.
Chad, where's the headlines? Chat to me. What's happening here?
Are we doing this again now? To be fair, at least now we're with it. We're with the momentum.
Are we selling?
We're buying, bro.
Are we buying? Sheesh. Sheesh. Chad, this could be quick in and out. Okay, let's get ready here. Let me just make sure it's on Keegan's screen. I've got yo.
All right. Yo, bro, I think this might hurt. Alright.
Okay. Ooh.
I don't know what is going on here.
Ooh, mine pulled back. No
Same,
trade.
yeah.
No trade over.
No trade yet, guys. No trade yet.
Here we go.
Mine was like on the verge, bro. Like the close is on the verge.
On the nip. I want to buy lower though. Those Asia lows that are untaken for me is a sign. But let's see. I wanted to go P now, but I'm gonna hold it.
This is gonna be aggressive, bro.
Yeah, my dude.
Lately, we don't get like an easy one anymore. These things are all just aggressive, bro.
Brutalic. What's that rugby player's name?
Brody Brutalic. Brody.
Throwing a young Brody Brutalica here in the mix. All right.
Well, looks like we're gonna get ready, guys. Ready. Get ready.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
I'm in, Chad.
Slippage. Slippage.
Where am I in? I'm in like over here.
Okay. Let's set the buy limits for the add-on for the 2-piece McNugget.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. I like where the TP is. I'll say that. But everything else, I'm like, oof.
Brutalica. Feeling a little bit Brody on it. All right.
Like, what did we do to deserve this, bro?
Take profits. My only concern is Asia low is not taken. That's literally the only. Everything else looks relatively okay.
You know,
second position is
you see where my stop is, bro. My stop for me is like literally on the EQ.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
I don't
it.
like.
There it's going for those Asia lows now. Okay, I've got 2 positions in chat. That's why I said the only reason I didn't like it. Oh, it's going straight stop loss. Very close. Very, very close. Yeah, that was my only concern. The fact that Asia lows was untapped. Maybe Asia lows old. I don't know. Maybe Asia lows is what brings it home. Ooh, straight out.
Yeah.
Straight kill. No, man.
Nah, bro. That was as I said. I did not like the buys.
Bro, did something come out?
Did
Did something come out? The market's trading like this on zero news. Let's check here. Yeah, that was in and out chat quicker than you could say quick.
No, that one was very, very uncomfortable.
Yo, chat, something broke in the markets. Okay, let's check here. Previous weekly. Keeks, I actually want to take one more dab at it here.
At the bar.
I want to take, yeah.
Bro, I'm still, I want the sells. Like that's the T2 gone. I want the sell.
You want to sell? I wanna potentially. Remember what I said? Punching out of the range.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little slow. Yeah, you see there. So that gives you that opportunity when it punches out. Let me see. Yes, I was too slow. Yeah. Oh, way too slow on it. Because roundabout here, Keeks, you check here, Asia lows, that's where you can go break even. Because if it rejects Asia lows now, then it's going to nuke the lows. Previous weekly high. Firecracker yesterday, just taking away what it put in our mouth, it took out of our mouth. Like if you chewed on it.
I'm waiting for this 5 closure in that, bro. Like, I'll happily take the sell because that's what I want. The sell, I feel, that's the move for us.
Yes, I was too slow. Chad, I'm going to be honest. If we don't test Asia lows now, I was too slow on the buys. If we don't test Asia lows now and we make a new low on the session, if we break this session lows, I'm actually going to take a buy. And that is purely something that I've shown Keegan. So I want to see basically the low of the session on the 1 minute. If we close below that level, I'm taking another buy. And that's my last position.
Don't run.
10. Okay. Okay, Chad, I took, this is my last stab. Last stab ski. I took a buy. Could be completely on the wrong side, but purely for the fact that we haven't tested Asia lows or that daily pivot. At that stage, that is where I will go break even because that's where we can reject. So just letting you guys know. Let me maybe just throw on my screen real quick here. That's my last bullet for the day. That is my last bullet for the day then. Going with the 60 there. Yeah, I'm not going to add to this because I added a 2-piece McNugget earlier. And once we hit this daily pivot level and the Asia low level, that is when I will go break even. All right. This is purely something we've been discussing, myself and Keeks. There's something that we look at, how we use the cracker. And that is something I wouldn't say we're developing still, but it's just something, a little nuance we've picked up in the market. So,
yeah.
All right, Chad, I'm going to break even on this trade. I'm going break even. As mentioned, that was the plan. Because the sales can still happen.
Is that 30 pips?
No, it's Asia lows, but it is, it's more than 30 pips. It is 40, yeah. So there's the idea. We can still reject here and go lower, but we are break even here. And yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can clap a young TP here.
I just want to see purely how this thing closes on the EQ.
Yeah, if it rejects here, Chad, it's going lower, but I won't necessarily take the sell just by how aggressive it's pushed down. So let's see.
No, for me, if this thing closes like this, 100%, I think your buys are on, 100%. But if we reject, then I'll also take a shot at the buy again.
Yeah.
But if we reject and hold that EQ, then for me, yeah, sells are on.
Yeah, let's see, Chad. We're going to need to get through this level. If we can get through this level solid. This is what I was talking about. My only concern was not punching these levels yet before the session. But let's see, Chad. Here we go. Little recovery. Little 2-piece recovery here for the Chad. All right. Just a little 2-piece. Put it in the mouth. Swirl it around. All right, Chad, there we go. A little bit more. Push it for us. Oh, there we go. Teleportation. Not out yet. On my side, it's weird. It's very close to take profit. Not yet. Let's see. Give it one more push. Give me one more push.
So I'm waiting for one thing, then I'm gonna re-enter.
Okay,
You'll
push,
know what
push,
I'm waiting
push.
for.
Yeah. Chat still in. Just want to see a last little go. Push. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Out, chat.
Beautiful.
Just a little recovery there for you guys. Just a little
Beautiful.
recovery. So, all right. Just bro, that was so anticlimactic. In, out, with the. Ah.
Alright. After this candle, we'll know what I'm doing here.
Oh, chat, I think I'm gonna try and see. Yeah, look at gold. It is. Why are they? Okay, we're getting close to month end, so that could be a
taking the
reason
sell,
for
bro.
the.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
like,
wait,
I'm backing it, bro.
Okay, let's go with the key. Chad, you're getting Wet Powder Gang is getting a lot for their buck today, Chad. You guys are getting bangs for your bucks.
Like
So,
we being DJs here today, but I'll
okay.
probably even just go 30 just because I don't want to take a full knock again because of that. But yeah, a 30. We'll still aim for the 1 to 2. I think we can even aim for that daily S1 if I'm honest with you. So yes, it's got a nice 3R, yeah, but gonna see what happens.
I would say, Keeks, your break-even point now is daily pivot and Asia lows, where I went break-even. That's going to be your break-even now, because if it holds there, then we're going back in the range.
Yeah, that's why I'm also having this tight stop here, guys, because yeah, if we get back above this, it's basically game over. This is DJ activity, but yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, as I said, I preferred the sells, but the strat gave us the buy, so we're gonna see.
Bugatti, after that heavy selling, why would you look for buyers? Dude, we're looking at a lot of things you're not seeing on the other side of the screen. So, I'm not going to tell you, bro, but there's things we're looking at. This is how the firecracker works, and this is how let's call it the core fundamental backing of the firecrackers around all of this. So, the way I got the buy is based off how we trade the firecracker. Even the short Keegan took now again is the firecracker. Let's call it the foundation. Keys, I don't know, the engine of the cracker.
Yeah, the engine room, guys.
That's where I would go break even out, Chad. Daily pivot, Asia lows. I'm just saying as a word of caution.
Yeah, I've already got a tight stop, so we're gonna see what happens here.
Moscow Gomez, it's just it shows USD, but it goes off as ZAR. So it's just the thing with the PSPs on the back end. Do you guys need a Vault Funder challenge to join the 2Gs membership? No.
No.
You can trade with whatever prop firm you like. We are just partnered with Vault Funder. Yo, gold is scammy, dude. Whoa.
Gold as well.
Gold is scammy, my dude.
Gold tested at psychological level.
Yo.
Nasdaq, there's the sells coming in on Nas. DXY trying to fight back.
But yeah, Bugatti, yeah, it's you don't have to take the trades though. That's the thing. It's
No, you don't have to take.
yeah. There's some other logic. Obviously, we can't share the engine. We can show you the car, but the engine we can't show you what's under the hood.
And there, that's that break now. Yeah, if this 1 minute still closes like that, guys, I'll happily still. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I'm obviously looking for something. I'll close the trade, but it just depends what we're gonna see here.
Yeah, I need to hold below that level, Keeks.
Yeah. Okay, I'm out of it, guys.
You kill it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I killed it there. That broke the level we wanted, so that is it out. That's me. I won't take another shot at that. That's it. Could see a big move here today now.
Yo, we're ready at Euros. Sure. Yo.
That's where we are now, bro.
Chad, Euros is usually around about 4. Hey. Pump the likes, Chad. Hey.
Very weird price action.
No, that's
Part of it.
it's month end flows, Chad. That's the thing. We close to the end of the month, so you're gonna see some weird stuff here.
Yeah. USD. Literally.
I wish I could show. Yeah, Chad. Maybe one day we'll show you the engine.
Look at that hourly, guys, since we started the stream.
I wish I could show you guys the engine. Look at the 30-minute going bullish on. I'm very honest. Gold is looking disgusting. Gold is looking absolutely disgusting. This for me now is very ugly. Yeah, there's that 200 EMA rejecting, daily S1 rejecting, but now we're holding above the previous daily low. Oh, I don't know. There's nothing that pops out for me. I like the price action here this morning. Never got the setup, but this now becomes a little bit tricky. And then US 30, there's that zone that I mentioned. If we hold that, that's where I would have gone break even. But as Keegan said, he had a tight stop because there's another level here.
Yeah.
There's 200 EMA on the 1 minute is also very strong. Any 200, Chad, any 200 on any time frame is a very strong level because most of the algorithms are programmed to use that as a point of reference. So you'll always see that 200 is always a type of dynamic support and resistance on any time frame. If you go on the 15 minute, you will see that. Let me just bring it back. You'll see that the 200, there's movement around it. There you can see that 15 rejecting that 200. So there's always going to be movement around any 200. Obviously, the higher the time frame, the more likely there's going to be movement. 5 minute, yeah, you can see 5 minute 200 EMA. A lot happening around that level. So take that into consideration. But yeah. The buy idea here was because we were still looking for the buys. We took Asia highs. We punched very dramatically lower. And the idea behind this is that retail, this is usually the fake out move. Okay. So this is usually the fake out that happens and it gets everybody excited. And what I wanted to see was if we broke that low, that's where I bought. So as soon as we broke that low, the idea is that there's been no correction on this. We haven't tested the daily pivot or the Asia lows. We just broke cleanly below it. And that was my advantage point for us to just pull back a little bit. And if we rejected there, we could continue lower, but we didn't. So, yeah, if that makes a little bit more sense, Bugatti.
So there goes those US30 buys. But that's, bro, the price action today that's brutal stuff.
Scammy. Hello. Yeah.
Let's see our previous daily highs. I think if this thing can give you a nice break above here, guys, I think you're going to see a nice move here. So anything is DXY trying to battle a bit. Nasdaq still going bearish, but I say if you can see USD break here, guys, I think as we spoke about this morning, if USD can break this, you can see a nice run from USD now. That's just my opinion here for you guys. Hey, there you go. There it goes, guys. I think that's probably going to go for all-time highs now. That thing is rocketing to the top side. Yes, this Chad. Just taking off. US study left the chat. Yeah, no, this was a big move there, guys. This was a big move on US study. Definitely think all-time highs. Where are we now? Yeah, if this thing gets past daily R1, I think all-time highs is definitely a trade on the cards here today, guys. That's all this thing's got to get past now in reality. Hey, that daily R1. If DXY does fail, yeah, then I think this thing is gone. Bro, like, that is just stupid.
Projectiles. Good gracious. Chad, if you're really ballsy, you take a short here.
Short. I think that's going for all-time highs, bro.
Chad, if you're ballsy. No, I'm kidding. No, there's no advantage point for me here now. Advantage point we had with the bars down here was the idea that we didn't retest daily pivot and Asia lows. But now there's no advantage point. We already took Asia lows during London. Asia highs. We already took Asia lows. So I'm itching the same concept for the buys lower. Yeah. Do I do it?
Oh, yeah.
Do I do it? Chad, okay. Here we go. If we re-break these eyes, I'm going short.
You're going short.
I'm going short if we re-break these eyes, chat. Let me show you. I'm going to put on a clinic here for you guys.
I want to see this, bro.
I'm going to put on an absolute clinic for you boys here today. Let's just measure here. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gents. Things are about to get rowdy in here. Things are about to get super, super rowdy here. If you like the buys from the lows, you're going to absolutely love these sells. Alright, let's just wait here a little bit. I would actually love a massive punch, a bullish punch, closer here. Let's see here. Kicks, but you know what I'm looking at. You see what I want to use as my advantage point. There's a 28. Let me wait.
You, bro.
Is that a me? Dude, I'm telling you. The same that... Hey, Chad. Asia eyes untested. I was too slow. If this thing comes all the way down, I'm not in. I will literally tell you guys if I'm in. Keegan knows what I'm looking at. I was weak. I had weak hands. Weak. You check the kicks. Yeah, wait, a little bit lower, you go break even. You check what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You check there you go break even. Yes, I'm weak. Chad, Chad, no man, I'm onto something here, but I didn't take that short. The same idea with this happening here. Hey, Chad, Adonia. That's when you're scared out a little bit. Damn me. Just think about it this way. Before somebody said, Chris, why would you short here? Think about it this way. The market is like an elastic band. If you pull it very hard, it's going to need to come back at one stage. And even if you get a 30, 50, whatever point pullback.
I think this previous daily high, bro. So now it's there. If this holds, that thing is gone.
Yes, I'm weak. But
because everything else is turning bullish now, eh? Nasdaq, gold, DXY is the one like halting a bit here now.
I don't know why I'm such a child, bro. Such a child. Like I had balls down here, and now. Anyways, Chad.
Bro, but what is this price action though? When you think about it,
Scam Central.
eh?
Yes, Chad. That okay. Yeah, no, that Chatter was there. Keegan knows. So here's the thing. Please don't think this is the short I wanted to take. There is just for vibes. Keegs knows exactly what I'm looking at, and it's something that we're gonna back test as well. So there are some ways where we're gonna actually get some additional trades on the cracker. The cracker has got many layers. The cracker has got many layers. The cracker has got many layers to it. Ezra, no, I actually, so I'm down on the day 0.25%, because I added a position on that initial cracker, so I'm basically down 0.25%. So just to show you guys, let me just go there. So there's the two buys I had on the cracker, and there was the buy. Oh shit! Let me just bring it there for you guys to see. And there was the buy. As that candle closed, took that buy there. Your kicks, if I took that sell, could have marketed the shit out of that. Chad, we took the buys, we took the sells, we took the buys again, and we sold again.
I think this thing, bro, like I said, that for me, that was the move. Like, if this thing's gonna go bullish, that was your move. But if I'm still saying previous daily high. Like, you need to get past this previous daily high. If this gets past there, okay, yeah, then this thing's gone. Then it's gone.
Chad, we haven't even scraped the surface of the cracker yet. Kicks, if you think about it.
Yeah.
The cracker is a box of crackers. And you need to just put the cheese on it.
Oh, it's popping off. I just say, bro, if this thing holds that previous daily high, then I think it's still gonna fight back a bit.
JDTFX. Dude, we've been trading the cracker on the 1 minute for how long? I don't know where you've been. Would I have been out already? Let me just check. Yeah, out now.
But you've been out already as well.
Yeah, that
Holy
dude.
crap,
I'm
bro.
telling you, that extra layer of the cracker is mad. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You use that as your advantage point. We've got some work to do on this. We've got some work to do on this.
Nah, that's hectic, bro.
Chad, it's exciting stuff though. There's like we said, the cracker 1.0, we did something with the bias. Then we changed up the bias to version 2.0. Then we added the T2. Now we also added the recovery signal. So if the initial cracker fails, you've added the recovery cracker. That's that last cracker in the plate. Everybody touched it. Some guy even had it in his plate. He put it back there. So the cracker has been touched, but at least you're getting like one of those last crackers there on the table. Yeah, there's the recovery cracker. Maybe it's time to consider the bot. What bot?
Yeah, what bot are we talking about?
We are human bots sitting here. We are robotic as it stands here. Chad, yeah, so gold, if this candle can hold the 2505 level, this is that zone we spoke about. So if we can hold this zone, I might look for a break of these highs. So I'm just letting you guys know. I just want to see the hourly.
What, how long?
Yeah, and that will be my last trade for. That will be my last trade for the session. So I just want to see if this 5-minute candle can hold 2505. And then I'm going to have a buy stop on the break of that eye. Okay. So just letting you guys know. But it needs to hold above outside of this range. This is why I drew that gray box there for us to trade either away from it to the downside or back to the upside. Previous daily low price is not holding below it. So all of this could just have been a fake out. Get everyone super excited for the shorts, and then we clap it back long. So short claps to long claps to booty claps.
Oh, yeah, don't know.
I'm kidding. All right, Chad. No trade for me here. No trade for me here yet. I'm adding more stacks, bro. Why are you Still in that position. Get out, my bro.
What position is he in?
He's in shorts.
Still.
Stacks, I'm very honest with you. It's month-end flows. Don't try and swing for the fences. I promise you, yesterday we spoke about it. I told you guys yesterday, very likely we're going to come back in the range. There you can see it. That was the scam that was yesterday. Scam. You're going to see more or less the same scam here today. So don't swing for the fences on days like today. There's your EQ Asia lows rejecting. Let's just see. So don't swing for the fences on days like today, especially closer to the end of the month. There's the way that this is not efficient market structure.
No, this is not what you want to be trading.
Yeah,
guys.
this is.
We always said that.
As much as people think moves like this is great, it's great for day trading. But when you try and swing something, you want to see gradual price action. You want to see breaks, retest, breaks. So you want to see it step. But this, and you could be right. You could be right. The only consideration I want you to think about is that still we have yet to have a bearish daily candle close, and today could be that day. But the overall trend is definitely not bearish, my bro. So if you just even take probability into consideration, how many, let me just take this away here. I just want you to do, you don't even have to calculate, do a probability calculation. But just out of all of this here, how many bearish candles are there and how many bullish candles are there? And we always talk about the trend is more likely to continue than to reverse. So that is all I'm saying, is that there's nothing wrong with your idea, and I don't know what your thesis is on it. I'm just giving you my idea when I look at things like this to consider. So just be very, very aware of all of that. And if you've taken all of that into consideration, beautiful, back yourself, back your trade. Don't let me talk you out of it. I'm just playing devil's advocate to make sure that you've considered all points of entry here.
Oof. So the guys that are still in cells, I don't think that's looking too good anymore.
No, that's why I told him the overall trend. 15:30 we open up. Yeah, so this was your. You didn't even get a retest, my bro. Just straight missiles. Straight moonshots.
Nah, that thing's going for there, bro. I said all-time high. Definitely, again, even daily R1. If this thing gets above it, weekly R1. My thing is the higher time frames, bro. Like, higher time frames for me is what's just giving it away here. DXY is melting. Nasdaq's coming back. Gold's coming back.
Stack, sorry man, I don't want to put you off your position, brother. Sorry man, I'm always gonna just be that outside voice, that soundboard.
Soundboard.
So I just want to make sure that you've considered all of that, because a lot of times we get a little bit focused on what we're trading. Keeks, I might short this, my bro. No, for reals now.
Really?
For reals is, yeah. For reals. Let's just check here quickly. 60. So that's that weekly R1. Okay, Chad. Yeah, here's the game. I'm gonna put you on some game here. Okay, fail to hold above there. First rejection candle there. If I can get a candle that pushes into it, creates a wick rejection, I'm gonna short this. And the only reason I want to still short this is Asia highs are still untested here. You see that? So it's still not tested. We broke through it, but still untested. Okay. All I want to see, just because we already took one knock and we got a little bit of a recovery, I just want to make 100% sure that that is now a rejection. Okay. If I don't get it, it's fine. And it can run to Asia highs, but that is just the idea. I want to play it safe here for the guys that's in Project G. This is where we talk about conservative and aggressive entries. Video posted today, 6 videos posted today in Project G. That is where I speak about conservative and aggressive entries. I think it's this one. Yeah, it was the 3rd video posted in the group today. So this is considered a conservative entry. That entry I would have taken there was considered an aggressive entry because we're anticipating the reversal. There's no signs yet or any retest yet. M formation for sell. No. I wouldn't consider this an information. These type of informations aren't great. The information you want to see for sales is this. That information where there was a fake out or a sweep. These informations I've never trusted, the ones that look like this.
Liquidity sweep.
Yeah, bro.
Hey. Guys,
Good day, lower time frames, unreliable. Unreliable in the sense of
I was gonna say
price is price. So either the broker is lying to me at where price is currently printing, but as far as I know, this price here is reliable. So I don't know what you mean about lower time frames or unreliable. No, Chad, think about it. Unreliable in what sense? That's all. I'm not arguing the fact. I'm just saying what is unreliable on lower time frames. If you tell me it's unreliable because you trade patterns, then I could say yes. But if you're trading price, if you're trading just horizontal levels,
yeah,
there's nothing unreliable about a 1 minute time frame. That's why I say what we do is so simple. It's literally horizontal levels. So there's no, if it holds a level, it holds a level. Price is price. It does the same thing. Yeah, stacks 100%. It's almost like that idea that everybody punted kicks that indicators, you shouldn't use indicators because real traders just use naked charts and this.
yeah.
I don't know, dude, some of the biggest, for instance, that one stock trader we watched a video of makes $1 million in one day, trades with 3 EMAs. And I'm like, bro, I haven't made $1 million, but if this guy is using an EMA, surely there must be value in it.
Yeah, he's onto something.
Yeah, dude, $1 million. I'm yet to make $1 million in a day. So
this guy clearly knows something. Yeah, bro, this is just messy price action. I still think it's gonna go all-time highs. Or even at least, okay, let's be realistic. I'm gonna even say the weekly R1. Wait, is it the weekly R1? Like I'm just saying that. But Nasdaq selling off. Personally, Nasdaq, for example, you got earnings coming out tonight, so Nasdaq can be pricing in. Gold, gold looks like it wants to flip bullish. So again, if we can break this level, get above here, I think you in a good area. Yeah, if we can get any closures back above this zone, I think that's pretty solid. And the big one for me, DXY. What DXY slowly is chipping away back up over here now. Daily R2, as you see, we want this key level, we want the weekly pivot, but is hitting a bit of a brick wall at that daily R2. So for me, yeah, we can see literally it just ranging right now. So just nothing clear for me. You still not taking anything, bro?
That buy was good. You know, I took it, and then that sell idea, also the same principle as the buy, but yeah, I was a little bit. I was thinking about it this way: you made back some of what you lost, so that's also maybe not the right idea. That's maybe why I haven't made $1 million in a day. If I fully emerged into my inner Tom Hogard, I would have been still mauling it out here, Chad.
Would have been fighting it out there, bro.
Sure, I would have been running and gunning. Running and gunning. Chad, I would say though, looking at gold, if you wanna trade gold still today, very simple. Asia lows is still untested. This entire short zone is still untested. So if we can get some type of structure above here, if we can get a break, a nice retest and a minor break there, what you can do is maybe we still get it within the session. But if you can get something like that, you can go for a break of the high of that little structure. And you can then go and use this area as your advantage point because it's going to draw in price. And then if we can break through that, you can very, very easily go to the daily pivot. And after that, you can even go, I'm not saying we'll go that far, but you can even start looking at Asia highs. Okay, very optimistic, but I would say low hanging fruit 25.20. Okay, that is the idea there. That is if we get above here. That's the idea to take. I was looking for something here, but if you've also been trading with me, you know I don't consider this to be a retest. That for me is not a valid retest, and that's why I would have not taken any of this price action going to the upside. And then US30 for me, there's DXY, there's that daily R2, so we're failing to hold there, so we can come back to this previous daily high to go and test it. And then US30 for me, not very clean. There was a nice idea with this extended price there, but this for me now becomes a little bit choppy. This just becomes ugly for me. And then Nasdaq, there's your zone. If we continuously reject here, we can go lower. Otherwise, if we start holding above it, you can push back to go and retest Asia highs. Okay, so if we get back in this zone, similar to what US30 did. But other than that, Chad, for me, it is...
Joel, bro, it's messy, eh? Everything's just up, down, up, down.
So that is the idea with gold. Otherwise, chop, chop, snip, snip. Oh, Carl James, 3Gs. Sure, dude, it is scam central, yeah. Scammy. They're scamming the markets here, my bro. If you've ever had some scammy price action, this is it.
Yeah, no, I think Oaks are definitely getting clapped here today, bro. Okay, there go. Okay, for me, indices is the one that's a bit like really just I don't know what they're doing. If you look at Nas, their Nas looks like it's trying to break up now, but USD still doesn't know what it's doing. Nas coming to the party, gold. So yeah, yeah. I think for any one of you guys, just sit this out. Just sit it
Hey,
out.
Knobski, missed Knobs there in the chat. Is it my Knobs? I don't know. Is this Mobile? Let me know. Is this my Knobs? My brother? Or is this another Mobile? Just want to make sure it's my bro. Chad, I'm liking gold here. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I like all of this. Mobile also a stream hopper. Really? No, but there's a specific Mobile. My brother. Not just any Mobile. Chad, I'm looking at this and I like the potential longs. Oh, shiver, Chad. Sorry, man. I am liking this. Check here, Chad. Just want to make a note here. All of this here. I like this. So if we can get something here, I'm definitely going to eat for it. Chris, what do you think on US30 weekly candle? Let's quickly jump to the weekly.
So weekly look like.
Let's check the weekly on gold. What do I think about the weekly? Hey, dude, it's still an inside week, eh? It's still an inside week. Last week, testing that daily zone there. Let's just do a quick little breakdown here while we wait for gold. So there's that daily break retest. Monthly R1, we said 7 days now. 7 days, we're still hovering around this. If we are going to go high, we need to take this. But if this daily closes like this, it is fairly chalked for me. Because what's going to happen is we're going to close back in this range. Then we're going to test the bottom end of this range. But if this daily candle can close bearish, but holding above this monthly R1, then this was the liquidity sweep of the week. Alright, go and check back on your charts how many times during a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday sometimes takes a previous daily low, and then for the rest of the week it trades away. So it basically fakes out the sellers. That's why previous daily low or high is so important. Session high and low so important. So the weekly for me is not telling me anything at this stage. It's still an inside week. We haven't taken a previous weekly low or previous weekly high. And also we said at the start of this week, it's going to be a choppy, slow week till tomorrow. We had nothing on deck today, Chad. There was literally nothing on deck. We had nothing on tap here for us to even trade. So from tomorrow, the taps are going to start opening up. But other than that, nip the tip. Alright, there you go, Chad. There's that Asia high retest. There you go. 200. And like I said, you guys know the theory I have. Asia highs taken there during London. Asia lows taken. What do we expect? We expect exactly the same as yesterday's Scam Central. Scamville. This is what we're expecting. All of this scam here. So you're going to get exactly the same scam price action here today.
Yeah, no, markets are definitely not moving how we like.
Chad, go and check out Vault Funder. Little surprise for you guys when you log in. Go check there, Chad. All the Vault Funder clients, quickly go log into your dashboard. Maybe I can show you guys a little bit here. Alrighty, chat. New dashboard is live, baby. Let me just bring it in here. There's a new dashboard. New dashboard is now officially live. Challenges. This is the only thing that's still going to change going forward. There's the developers didn't listen, but that's fine. Competitions will also be starting now officially. Hopefully next month we just have a bit of back-end work to do, so competitions are going to start in the coming weeks. Affiliates there, your portal. Oh, I hope there's no personal information there. And then the leaderboard. So leaderboard there, ZAR accounts, USD accounts, downloads. Let's check the download section. But yeah, Chad, still some tweaks here and there to be made, but the dashboard is looking clean, beautiful. Nice. Now I'm only able to, Carl, we need to change that. You need to start seeing your take profit more clearly. We don't want to see these emails about why did I breach this and that. Like I told you, was it Keeks? I'm not going to mention names. But I said, why is the issue always drawdown losses? Like, let's let's get some emails. My TPs have been slipped. Removing inactive accounts. Wait. My dash is sick. Okay. Oh, chat, it's we're gonna ramp it up a little bit now to the end of the year, seeing that everyone is starting a prop firm. A guy's starting a broker, and it's like, hey, this broker life is tough. Let's start a prop firm as well on the side. I'm gonna be honest with you. Prop firms much tougher sell than a broker. Let me put it to you that way. Much tougher business. If you're gonna make it as a broker, you're not gonna make it in the prop firm, 100%. So I don't know. Some of the boys stepping down as CEOs and whatnot. They've got a big surprise for them. Next, you'll see they'll step down from that, and they're gonna go back to selling signals. I can already tell you the loop of events. Because if you've lived that life of easy money, duping people, when you actually have to do business and do business well, then it's like, oh damn, I think it's easier doing a 200 Rand tour. Then it's much easier. 200 Rand tours is much easier than running a business. I can promise you that. 200 Rand tours, Keeks?
That's the secret, bro.
What do you know about that 200 Rand tour life? Throwing shade. No, dude, I'm just all I'm saying is the boys are in for a surprise. Boss Bobby, don't think the ZAR amounts are showing right. Let's have a look there. Keeks, but I think we can wrap it up, my bro. I'm not going to take anything. This is way too scammy for me.
Yeah. No. As I said, bro, I took my 2 shots, so I'm done. Yeah, guys, been a very up and about, all over the place one. Yeah, yeah, I must say, Chris, had off to you taking a little bit of a recovery one, adapting there. I did like the sells. We went with it. It was in our favor. Then the buys came. Now the sells are back. NAS is gold's all over. DXY's all over. Yeah, these type of weeks, I must say, where there's not a lot of news involved in the trading to help us get that clear direction. Definitely not the best time to be trading because we get this type of price action. But again, you got to adapt to it. So we take them on the chin today, come back again tomorrow. But yeah, Chris, any closing remarks from your side, bro?
Chad, weeks like this week will most probably could force us into doing a 250 Rand tour. But we'll just do it around our neighborhood. We won't take it out of Port Elizabeth. But these are the type of weeks where this is our 200 Rand tours start. If you get stuck into some messy price action here, many a good trader has gone over to the dark side with the 200 Rand NFP tour. But so yeah. Let's come back tomorrow. I think from tomorrow things are going to start ramping up a little bit. Just one thing to consider: we had a slow week fundamentally, and we also have month-end flows, Chad. So month-end flows, we always talk about it. That's where the guys are rebalancing books. So sometimes guys are just selling to get out of some blocks of trades that they're in. So you could see some very weird movement, like we've seen with gold, where stuff jumps. It's just a bit of a balancing act, rebalancing their books and stuff. So could be a weird week. But we're gonna still show up every single day, and we'll still see you guys in the morning. Chris, can I pull a CPA? What is a CPA? Stofie, what is a CPA, my brother? Cost per allocation.
Yo, I have no clue what that is.
Oh yeah, there's all amounts. Yeah, we've already checked there. It's just everything is showing as dollar, but we'll check now. All right, Chad. Peace and love, baby.
All right.
See you guys on the flip side.
Cheers, guys.